So you want to become a big YouTube star like me? Well, I can't blame you because this is where it's at. And I'm going to give you some tips, some strategies, some marketing strategies to help you get here. And I'm not going to give you the tips that the other guys are going to give you, the other people, the YouTubers. They're going to tell you got to tweet 1,000 times a day, or you got to get on Instagram and Yelp and all that stuff. It's nonsense. I'm going to give you some tips that the other people aren't going to tell you. Now let's just get started. Have you thought about bulletin boards? Bulletin boards. Using bulletin boards. Well, I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. This is a card I made myself and put up in the grocery store. They have a bulletin board there. It's in the in the back of the store. You have to go down this special aisle toward the bathrooms where they have a rack there with special sales like 2-week-old cupcakes and stuff like that. I put this up a few months ago, and look, 3 of the little tag things that say that darn dentist, they're already gone. So you know what that means? That translates into more subscribers. And here's another one I put up in the laundromat where most of the customers speak only Spanish. Okay, now, and all that you can do for free, absolutely free. So I know a lot of you just want to run out and start doing that, but please hold on. I got so much more to tell you. It's just please hold your horses, and let's talk about some of these other things. Now, I've covered bulletin boards, but what about billboards? Have you thought about billboards? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here, this is one of a half dozen or so billboards that I am using all over town. Now, unlike bulletin boards, these ads cost money. But don't worry, they have billboards in some locations that are a lot less expensive. It's a matter of supply and demand, and you can get ads on billboards way, way out in the sticks for a couple $1,000s a month. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, wait, how effective are these billboard advertisings? Let me show you. You remember the sign that was next to mine, the work boot warehouse? Well, right after I took that picture, I went down to the work boot warehouse because I saw that ad, and I went down and I bought these work boots. I bought these which I really don't need because I have these, which are extremely similar. And I don't even wear these, so I didn't need these. I don't even need these, and I bought these at the work boot warehouse. So, and while I was there, I bought these. They might look similar to those, but they're not. And I didn't need these because I already had these. So I'm talking about lots and lots. I don't need these shoes. So that just gives you an idea of how effective advertising on billboards is. Now, have you been to Las Vegas? Because they take billboards to a whole different level. Let me show you. Keep your eyes glued to the screen. Now, if you've been to Las Vegas, you've seen these all over town. They're called moving billboards or mobile signs or traveling signs. I don't know what they're called, but they're all over the place, clogging up traffic, blocking the scenery, burning up fossil fuels and polluting the air, and in general, just being a public nuisance. Well, why not take advantage of this and use them to promote your brand, as I did here? So now that I've got you thinking outside the box, let's just keep at it. Sign spinners. You've seen them driving around town. You've seen the sign spinners. They're out there trying to get people's attention to go into pizza parlors or haircut joints. But why not use sign spinners to promote your YouTube channel? Now you can do 2 different ways. You can hire a big sign spinning firm and pay a lot of money, or you can do what I did and save a few bucks. What I did was I made my own signs and I hired my own sign spinners. This young lady's name is Becky or something like that. No, Margaret, I think it was. I can't remember. She didn't work for me for very long because she started complaining that she was too short to spin the sign. And then she started complaining that it was too heavy to hold up. It was just one thing after another with this woman. So I told her to take a hike. She only worked for me for about 20 minutes, I guess it was. But I wanted to show you this picture to give you another idea, another example of things that you can do to help grow your YouTube channel. Now, one more thing before we go. Did you know that you can be your own billboard? I didn't know for the longest time, and I was making a huge mistake. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a picture of me at the bowling alley wearing my Piggly Wiggly t-shirt. I always wore my Piggly Wiggly t-shirt when I went bowling. And here I am coming out of IHOP wearing my Waffle House t-shirt. Now, it might look great and everything, but a little while ago I realized that I should be using my chest to promote my own web series, and that's exactly what I've done. Here's a picture of me coming out of a disco here in LA somewhere. I'm not sure if that was Club Deja Vu or the Boom Boom Room. Looks like the Boom Boom Room. But as you can see, I'm not wearing my Piggly Wiggly t-shirt. I used to always wear my Piggly Wiggly t-shirt to the disco. And yes, I got a lot of phone numbers, but it didn't help me grow my brand. So now I always wear my That Darn Dentist t-shirt. And this helps me get my subscriber numbers up. And you know what? I still get the phone numbers. So that's basically it. Those are the main strategies that I wanted to share with you to help you become a big YouTube star like me. And but that last picture you just saw there of me coming out of the Boom Boom Room, that was taken by the paparazzi. Which brings me to this question that I want to ask you, and something you really need to ask yourself. And that is, do you really want to be a megastar? Because you lose a lot of your privacy when you become a big, huge star. And once it happens for you, there's really no going back. And let me just show you the kind of stuff that I have to deal with. This is one of those Hollywood gossip rags you see at the checkout line at the grocery store. And I'm in there every week, every couple of weeks at least. And this week they have a big 5-page story about me eating at the IHOP. Yeah, well, that part's a bit of a drag. But anyway, whatever you decide, I wish you well. I wish you good luck. And if you do decide to become a big star, maybe I'll see you someday down at the Boom Boom Room. And we can rock. Listen, thanks for checking it. I don't really need any more subscribers, but if you feel like it, go ahead and subscribe or like or give a comment down below. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.